Um, Private lessons isn't important for, not that any of my reasons were deep in the other films, but they had a little more contemplative activity. But Private Lessons was important because it was the first R-rated movie that I ever snuck into. I was going to say it was Porky's, but I think Private Lessons came out first. And me and Stuart, if you're watching this, me and my friend, I think it was Stuart, we went to the Saratoga 6 Mall, went in to see another movie, whatever it was, something PG. They didn't have PG-13 then. And then the whole plan was to sneak into Private Lessons because we were young guys who wanted to experience this introduction to sex in the movies. We snuck in, we got caught. The movie manager, I remember, said, "What are you guys doing with your life?" "Oh, I don't know, we got caught breaking in the movies. I guess we're done." And he goes, "Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines." And we rolled with laughter because we were 12 and we just thought it was so clever and so funny. And I wish I had joined the Navy. Watching these YouTube videos of F-22 jets refueling and the conversation that goes on between the refueling aircraft and the jets. And it makes me reflect on being a lift driver. Very similar. The pilot in the F-22 is sitting there, up there alone, contemplating space. I'm in my vehicle contemplating the city at night. Pretty similar skill set, I would say. I couldn't even keep a straight face with that one. God, I'm a lift driver. Become a fighter jet pilot, and you never have to say you're a lift driver. It was in the Saratoga 6 in Campbell, San Jose, California area, at the Saratoga 6 Mall or something. That's where I saw Fast Times at Ridgemont High. But so we snuck into this movie. Oh, let's take a nap. So we snuck into this movie, and that's the story right there. That was the first R-rated movie we snuck into, and it wasn't as I don't think they care now. Maybe they don't care now. Back then, as I said, they didn't really care as much. They try to chase you out. I wanted to, Ken, the reason I have this in the background. This is Ken Lisborn, who I believe, I should confirm this before I talk about it, but I want to say I think it is confirmed. I think he passed away. I met him during an art show in Anchorage once, and decided to buy this from him years ago. It's a watercolor called Butchering the Bowhead. That's, I don't know if you can read his, that's his name in both languages. And there's a moose rack behind me with some tools because we had the attic leak. The Private Lessons at the time was a perfectly acceptable young boy wants to get introduced to sex through the movie, and we were like giggling and going, "Oh my God, I can't believe we get to see this." And then we went to see it and we were like, "Oh, look at the pornography that's online now." Just, I mean, give it a look. You know, let's search pornography on your friend's computers, type in anything you want, and it blows my mind. It was a big deal to sneak a peek in a Cosmopolitan magazine and say like, "Hey, is that model, is she showing underwear or something?" Those things were just, felt much more natural than they feel today. So, in an effort, because this really is just a story about sneaking into a movie, I'm crawling under the desk here. Because what we're doing is we're looking for, I don't know what you guys know about the South. Wolf spiders. They're big. I've found 2 in the house. Most are in the basement and outside, but I did find 2 in the house. Much more dehumanizing. That's what I'm looking for, because sex isn't disgusting. And perversions aren't disgusting, but things are dehumanized right now. Oh my God, it took me an hour to figure this one out. And Private Lessons reminded me a moment when it was just okay to be a human. What? Come on. You guys recognize that? Saturday Night Live? David Pumpkins. It was David Pumpkins last Halloween. Rhonda made me be David Pumpkins, and that's the David Pumpkin. It was just, it's about being human. I don't know what we are now. When I was a firefighter, everyone always got me firefighting gifts. So I got this lunch pail from Emergency. All right. Once again, love you all.